Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting on the Jobu Report, because without you guys, this would be nothing. Oh, looks like Jobu needs a refill. Now, you guys could be doing anything else, you could be watching other channels, but you tuned in here, and I thank you guys immensely. Now, before I get on to what I really want to talk about, I want to give a shout out to one of our great soldiers that's actually out in Germany right now defending our country. And in fact, he sent me an email and let me know that his shirt, his Jobu t-shirt, looks fantastic and is in Germany. So we are worldwide, and thank you very much, and I can't wait to see the pictures of you, Chief. But back to, you guys smell something? Oh, I know what it is. You know what? It's time to take care of some business. Philadelphia Eagles are stinking up the joint, and I think it's time to bury the body. Yeah, time to rest in peace. Not Eagles. How sad is it that the only team in the division without a ring are the only ones that really don't have a chance at making the playoffs this year? Sad but true. But anyway, back to that game last night. It wasn't pretty. You know, the Dallas Cowboys had to struggle. They looked terrible at times, had a lot of penalties and everything else. But here's the thing. We won't talk about the fact that they played 3 games against 3 good teams, really good teams, in the last 12 days. I mean, we're talking about the Baltimore Ravens' great defense. We're talking about the Minnesota Vikings' great defense. We're talking about Big Ben at Heinz Field. You know, these are all slugfest games. And it might be that the team might have been just a little bit tired from that stretch, because it wasn't like we were playing the Cleveland Browns like the New York Giants were last week. We were playing real competition. Now, the thing that kind of bothers me is how there's so much outrage going on right now. You know, because the Dallas Cowboys got a break. That should have been a penalty that should have been called. Well, did you guys see when Dak Prescott got hit in the head and it didn't get called in the game? Oh, y'all missed that? Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what really got underneath my skin was listening to Steve Mariucci on the post-game show on NFL Network. Let's go to that clip right now. We'll talk about it after.
The airmails the ball, but as you can see, there's a reason why. Steve, should that have been called a blow to the head right
Yes,
there?
we are making a concerted effort to protect the quarterback in the pocket. You can't hit him in the knees, and you can't hit him in the neck and the head area with anything. My helmet, my shoulder pad, or my hand. That should have been a penalty.
Do you agree with that, Marshall?
Oh, I agree. But Herb doesn't. I was about to say, Coach, I love you now. Don't mess with our relationship. We all agree. Yeah, it is what it is, man. But what a great game that was. And let's sort of give credit to where they came out here and played. They played a tough game against the Dallas offense that have been going up and down the football field. And yes, that looks like there should have been a penalty. But, hey, this game's over, y'all. This game's over.
I know, but these sorts of things should be reviewable. I mean, if you're going to try and protect people, and it's most important not only to protect, but to get things right, and it's the last 2 minutes, and it's a crucial play in this game, you should be able to have somebody buzz down and say, Tony, you missed that one. Let's go take a look at this thing and give it another shot.
Yeah, and it gives it another shot. It doesn't win or lose the game for the Cowboys, but it gives them another shot from halfway.
Right. And
Right?
you guys want to call him?
Sorry about that. So, Steve Mariucci, you're kind of upset that the Cowboys got a break. Well, this is where I call BS, man. Let me just say it. This is where I call bullshit, Steve Mariucci. Because you seem to forgot, like, the Des Bryant catch, no catch, right? I mean, a lot of people out there say, yeah, he actually had a catch. Oh, well, bummer. Oh, bummer. That's right. You forgot about in 2003 in the playoffs where your team came back 27 points against the Giants. And I tell you what, let's go to that tape and take a look at that, and we'll discuss it afterwards.
The number 6 most controversial call of all time, the 2002 NFC wildcard.
If you put yourself in a position to lose, you might lose, unfortunately.
That didn't seem like it was going to be a problem for the Giants.
He's looking for Jobu, he's got it for a touchdown!
When they raced out to what seemed to be an insurmountable lead.
Their crowd was about ready to go shopping. I remember looking at the scoreboard thinking I was going to have a staff meeting after the season. I was going to say, everybody has got to say honestly what they were thinking when the score was 38-14.
But Jeff Garcia led the 49ers on a comeback for the ages.
They needed everything to go right, and it went right.
Garcia past time, throws to the end zone. Touchdown 49ers! What a comeback!
With just 6 seconds to go, the Giants were in position for a comeback of their own.
We await the snap.
Here it comes, it's a bad snap! And now they're going to have to try to throw for it.
Matt Allen can't get it down. He's trying to throw it. He just heaves it downfield. He throws it, and it's incomplete.
I just jump out of my easy chair and I screamed at the top of my lungs, "That's interference!"
Well, it was an illegal man downfield.
The flag was for ineligible receiver downfield, but it was not for pass interference.
Game is over! 49ers win! The officials blew it. There's no question they blew it. Rich Seibert was the man downfield that was tackled by Chike O'Keefer. But Seibert was actually an eligible receiver instead of an offensive lineman on that play.
When I got down to the officials' locker room, they knew they were dead because they saw the replays and they knew that they had missed the call.
We didn't care. The game was over to us. I ran in.
Coach Mariucci knew. We just got away with something. Let's get our gear and go.
I went to the replay booth and I saw that the receiver who was downfield was eligible. So it should have been pass interference, should have been an offset, should have replayed the down, which obviously could have had a difference in the outcome.
But the controversy surrounding our number 6 call wasn't over. The next day, the league issued a statement admitting the mistake.
The next day, Steve Mariucci comes down from his office to meet reporters, and somebody says to Mariucci, "The league says they blew the call, Coach. What do you say?" And Mooch paused for a long time. He said, "Bummer."
It gave the league some credibility that if it really screws up, it will admit it. If the league uniformly said it was right, it would have no credibility when it was defending a controversial call.
Oh, hey, you guys are back already. Somehow Jobu needs a refill, and I just don't understand why. Okay, so, Steve Mariucci, you truly benefited from that no call. I mean, that definitely was pass interference, and the Giants might have had a chance to win that game. But I don't see you talking about that when you were on there last night. I mean, you could have said, sometimes that happens in football. It's just a bummer. I mean, I was fortunate to be on the other side of that or something. But no, you don't even mention that. And see, this is what kind of ticks me off, because I didn't want to really believe that there's a media bias against the Dallas Cowboys, that really people go out of their way just to trash them regardless. Because missed calls happen every single week in the NFL. But somehow, whenever it's the Dallas Cowboys, that's when everybody goes crazy. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys got a break. But when it happens to us and we get a bad call against us, nobody says jack. Oh, well, it's a bummer. So, Steve Mariucci, pot, meet kettle. So, I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu. And thank you for watching this episode of Jobu Calls Bullshit. Have a great night. We'll have some more stuff over this weekend, and hopefully we'll have another live event. I want to thank all you guys when I've been doing live stuff. I'm still new at it, still trying to get the hang of it, so bear with me. It's fantastic getting your guys' questions and everything else, being able to answer them and interact with you. And I'm looking to expand and grow and do a whole lot more things with the show. So any comments, ideas, suggestions, or things that you'd like to see me and Jobu do, within reason, please keep them coming. I'm Mark Holmes, this is Jobu, and thank you for watching.